Spencer Fano, tackle out of Utah. Right tackle played in 24 and 25, but did play left tackle at 23, so we do have some position versatility there. According to the PFF, he was credited with conceding just 3 sacks in 3 years. His spatial awareness is excellent. He does such a great job of just getting his body in the right place early in the run game to create that rushing lane. So from a defender's perspective, they cannot get through. It's spatial awareness, but it's also just how clued on he is with play calling. He knows the exact position he needs to be. He looked a little bit slender. He could probably afford with adding a few pounds. He plays to the whistle. There's a bit of nastiness about Fano. He's not afraid to finish the play with throwing a guy in the dirt. I wouldn't say he explodes off the line with athleticism, but his footwork is so clued on. He just gets himself into the right place at the right time. He doesn't waste movement to getting to the right place or engaging with defenders. He's so swift in that. His hands, very strong, very active, wants to initiate that contact, is less passive than some of the other tackles we'll see in this group who welcome the pressure to them. No, he wants to kick, he wants to get that first hit on him. His leverage is great. His ability to drop his backside, get his hips low. When he is put against a bull rush, I very rarely saw him put on skates. And I feel like if you do from the first step, his second step, he locked it down. And he just shuts the door to getting bull rushed. I'll go with +1. When you're looking at someone as good as that, and how often can we say they've got experience on both sides of the line? Whichever team gets this guy are going to be very pleased with themselves for sure.
Yeah, he's another young guy. He's 21 years of age. 0 sacks given up in 2025 and only 5 pressures given up. So I'm at value. I was just a bit more concerned with the leanness of his figure. Would like more pounds on him. I know he's quick and nimble, got really nice sweet feet, but I would like to sacrifice a bit of that to add a little bit more weight to him. NFL Draft Buzz put a really good quote. He's a tight end in a tackle's body. But then is it a tackle's body if he's only 300 and single-digit pounds? Outland Trophy winner, Polynesian coach, college football player of the year, unanimous All-American all this year, Big 12 Offensive Lineman of the year, 2-time first team All Big 12. Plenty of accolades with Fano. But yeah, I felt like he was on his rear end more times than you would like to see, and I think the hands were a little high at times, and I felt like he was getting help with his double team. The guard was coming in to help him. He wasn't on an island as much as I'd expect to see. As you say, Mike, I liked a lot of what I saw. Versatility, the way he resets himself, nimble, moves past rushes outside of the pocket really well, gets his second level really nicely.
At value as well. 357 pass blocking snaps and 0 sacks, 5 pressures, 5 hurries. But that's not what all of the tape showed me. He negated a really big downfield pass for a touchdown on 3rd and 5 against Texas Tech. Now, admittedly, Texas Tech had a good unit this year that he was playing against, but he was miles blocking downfield at the second level on a passing down. And I don't mean just, I think you're allowed, is it 3 or 4 yards? He was like 5, 6, 7 yards downfield, clearly blocking a guy as if it was a running snap, and it wasn't. And so that touchdown was wiped off the board, replayed 3rd down, and then he gave up a near sack. He was an outside rush, countered inside, and he was beating all ends up. The QB threw under pressure, and it was incomplete. So that's not what I want to see. I know that's been really specific, and I think most of the tape overall is good. He's an elite run blocker, drives players off the ball, speed to power and explosiveness is good. But I think the reason I've got him noted as £258 is because he looks like a tight end sized from a tackle. He's a little bit scrappy. He's athletic. He's a people mover, but does it without the size. It's almost strange when you watch him how efficiently he can move a guy. And you think, oh, he shouldn't be able to move a guy. He doesn't look like he should be able to. I do worry about his anchor to a certain extent, but I think he uses his speed to recover very well. I think he uses his toolkit that he's got to the best of his abilities. At value overall for me. But yeah, I think those measurables are key, especially if he's £258, which would be ridiculous. But that arm length is 32. If that's not increased, that will be a concern for somebody. And he will probably be drink everybody, slide inside to guard.